Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams that the committee ranks basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense will try to convert a third and long on the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Handoff to the single back. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Memphis will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
This is the sixth play on the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense wraps him up.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Memphis. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He stays alive, and a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And that is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down after that run on the Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back in motion now. And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. He just sprints into the end zone. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good. They still trail by a point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning, a chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And sack sets up an important third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a target, and it's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but broken tackling to produce a solid gain there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, a 4th down.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Trying for a 4th down completion. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The ball is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And they've got him.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Grab near the sticks. It's Pollock. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second down. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. And And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Play action here on first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Pass caught down at the 20. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch it. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Bringing pressure. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable. Crucial third down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Touchdown Tigers! And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. Second down after that previous play. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Memphis. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Gators offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Caught quickly. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion.
Timber. Come on, set.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Memphis 35, Florida 27.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.